Hello and welcome or welcome back to the Sovereigness channel. I'm the Sovereigness and today we are going to be doing a pick a card for what major changes you can expect to take place with this lunar eclipse in Scorpio that we are currently under the influence of. Scorpio rules the 8th house. It is the fixed water sign. Obviously its totem is the scorpion, and to me it represents deep water. It's like a purifying, well, the energy that I'm feeling with this lunar eclipse is purifying. Lots of triggers for myself and those who are closest to me. We've all kind of been sort of triggering each other. So, and I just noticed like changes taking place. So I wanted to do this pick a card to see if any of you are noticing anything, and maybe I can assist, offer some advice, some insight, anything that will be of assistance. So we have 3 piles. We have pile number 1 with a polished carnelian. We have pile number 2 with blue lace agate. And we have pile number 3 with fluorite. If you need a minute to pick a pile, go ahead and pause the video. Otherwise, I will see you at the timestamp, which will be in the description box below or in the comments for whichever pile you choose. Hello, pile number 1. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you chose this polished carnelian, this is for you. The polished carnelian actually is one of the stones that works best for the sacral chakra, which is ruled by Scorpio. So that's a really great choice. First card you have is Shmoney. When are we going to understand that we are put on earth to love? That's all it's about. Kendrick Lamar. The animal is the fox. Major arcana, the tower. I felt this card was going to be here. Let me make room because I wasn't expecting these cards to take up so much space. The goddess energy is Queen Ya Astinwa, level up. Looks like that. Your crystal is pink opal. Be kind to yourself. I'm already getting lots of messages for you guys. Okay, this is not as pretty as I had hoped. I do have your tarot cards here, but I haven't looked. I don't want to look at them until I can tell you what I'm picking up on already, okay? So first things first, with Shmoney coming out and when are we going to understand that we are put on earth to love? That's all it's about by Kendrick Lamar. The fox being an earth energy, the tower, and level up here with pink opal. The main thing I'm getting is some of you may be too focused on. That is so weird. That is so weird. Some of you may be too focused on your finances, or you could be going through sort of the major change you can expect is to be hit with some shocking information around work, finances, or something that you may have felt was stable. Some of you are in the process of trying to stabilize and ground yourself in the workplace or just with finances, period. But the main thing I'm picking up is that there's a huge focus around money, and there needs to be less of a focus on money and maybe more on your surroundings. Also, showing grace to yourself. Okay, so the tarot cards that you get are 9 of Swords, King of Wands, Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is the same message. And Knight of Earth. So I think something's been just taking a while to come in for you. Also, I feel like the amount of time that it's been taking to show up, whatever it is, I feel like for most of you, it has to do with money. It has to do with being able to feel secure, to feel stable. It's taking a minute to show up. And this may be sort of tearing down your confidence or making you feel like what you're bringing to the table, what you have to offer, what you're creating is not good enough or is not recognized. Like there may be this sense of like not feeling recognized for your work. The thing is though, is that you are being recognized. It's just that this is a slow buildup. It's like a slow and steady buildup of recognition. I do want to grab some extras just to clarify. Give me 1 second. I'm going to use the After Tarot to clarify. Clarify pile number 1, please. What major changes can they expect? I feel like the thing that's changing is that either your confidence is going to be building up or people are going to begin to start showing you love and recognition in ways that you hadn't normally, or that you hadn't seen or felt before. It's been slowly making its way to you, this recognition, this love, this understanding. It's like you're going to be seen. You're going to stand out. Why is the Nine of Swords here for pile number 1? Also, I feel like I feel like you're stressing so much over something. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. The two that come out are the Devil and the Page of Swords. So what I was saying is I feel like you're stressing out so much about something. You're not allowing yourself to be grateful or to see the blessings already around you. I feel like your thoughts are consuming your joy. Like the thoughts, it's like you have more of a pessimistic view on things right now because you haven't been shown, you haven't been given like something like a boost or a push or like a nudge to remind you that everything is going as planned and that you are going to be recognized. King of Pentacles is crowning. So we have the Knight of Earth, which is the Knight of Pentacles, making its way in, and the King of Pentacles is crowning. So yeah, the level up is coming. The stability that you've been seeking. Wow, that card just flew out. Two of Cups just came out in the reverse. So for some of you, it could be that you ended something that was originally allowing you to feel stable, but it feels like you let that go. That may be having an effect on your confidence or just feeling stable and secure. And at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles and then the King of Pentacles again. I feel like I see the Queen of Pentacles. I knew it. So yeah, it's like there's a lot of stability in store for you. It's just taking its sweet time. Some of you have had to like make investments. You're waiting to see a return on your investment. It's just taken a while to come in. We're asking what is the change that you can expect, and your major arcana is the Tower. So I feel like this happened suddenly. Maybe when you stop paying so much attention to like looking at it, right? Maybe when you stop paying so much attention to what's not happening, then everything else starts to come in for you. As you can see, there's all of this distracting and causing anxiety and worry for this lady. And there's one that's getting lost. I don't even think she knows that it's there because there's so much darkness, and it's like all these crows in her space. She doesn't recognize the dove. What's the Ace of Cups? Death and the Seven of Swords. So yeah, I definitely feel like some of you, look, the Star and the Moon were the two cards that Death and the Seven of Swords came out between. I feel like maybe you learned about something, or there was something that came, some truth that came to light, maybe with this eclipse, because this is the full moon in Scorpio, and we have the moon here. But this is going to be purifying and healing for you. I feel like maybe you were feeling stagnant and stuck with someone, something. Someone also, what's coming through is someone may have tried to get away with your ideas, like take them for their own. But I feel like there's going to be repercussions for that. Not for you, but for the person that's trying to get away with it. Yeah, and then we have Death here, which is the card for Scorpio. And we were just talking about the moon and how the full moon lunar eclipse is happening in Scorpio. I feel like this lunar eclipse is going to expose and shed some light on someone who was taking something that did not belong to them, taking credit for it, the ideas, something, and then in turn it brings you the, yeah, look, the Knight of Wands with the High Priestess. It's like in turn you end up getting your credit, your recognition. It's like everything that was taken makes its way back to you swiftly with the Tower here. What's the Knight of Earth? I feel like it's taken a minute to get to you, but once it finally gets to you, it's like things change for the better. Yep. Nine of Pentacles with the Emperor and the Page of Pentacles. Beautiful. So we see Temperance, the Magician. I feel like, so it seems like some of this had to happen because you needed to get back in touch with yourself. Also, I feel like you needed to do some restoring of confidence, or some of you are in the process of restoring your confidence right now. So you're not fully there yet, but it's like as soon as you get this boost, this boosting your confidence, or this reminder, I feel like a lot of you are getting a reminder with this lunar eclipse that you are powerful, that your creations are original, that you're owed your just due, and you're gonna get it. Even if it took a while, or it's taking a while to get to you, once it comes in, it's like never ending. It's like once you get it, there's no stopping you. What's the Tower? What's the Tower for pile number 1? What is the Tower for pile? That's too many. What's the Tower for pile number 1? That Ace of Cups wanted to come out again. You can see it sticking up right here. Oh, it's too many. Queen of Swords. That's too many for me. One card for the Tower, please. All right, I'll take it. I don't know what it is, but Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, card that comes out, Seven of Cups comes out for the Tower. I feel like, yeah, a lot of you have a lot more options that are going to be opening, or there's going to be like where you were once restricted, it's like things start to open up for you. Instead of having no options, you move from no options to several options. This can be overwhelming because I don't think you were expecting it. It's like everything was moving slow, and then like that, things start to move quickly, or you start getting a bunch of offers from different spaces, a lot more views, a lot more connections, a lot more job offers, whatever the case is. It goes from like dead silence to like it just open, everything just opens up for you. So the Tower is actually working in your favor. It's going to be a major change. It's your major arcana. So if you've been concerned about your finances, your stability, and you've been lacking confidence, you can expect for this lunar eclipse to bring a change around that. How long is it going to take? Let's see if we can get some insight for... Okay, for some of you, it's like it wants to move quickly, so it can be by Cancer season. You can expect to see something by maybe the new moon in Cancer. But for others of you, Knight of Pentacles, could be Virgo season. think things are still gonna, it's still gonna start off kind of like, or it's been going slow, like I said, and then it starts to speed up. But it's also, I want to get more on the time frame. 5 weeks, 5 months. 5 weeks feels more like it. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles for the time frame. How soon can Pile 1 expect to see this change? How soon can Pile 1 expect to see this change? Justice, Four of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. The card that comes out, Nine of Wands. So yeah, I would say 5 to 9 weeks, which could take you into at the very beginning of Cancer season, moving into Leo season. So I hope this was helpful for you, Pile 1. Please let me know down in the comments if this has been helpful for you. Maintain your persistence, resilience, and yeah, know that change is always for the better. Peace. Hello, Pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. If you chose the blue lace agate, which is for the throat chakra, then this is for you. I have a feeling this is going to be about speaking your truth. Individuality. Say thank you in advance for what's already yours. The raccoon. Some of you need to come out of hiding. Your major arcana, the 5th dimension. Yeah, you guys are different. I feel like you're hiding your individuality. Some of you may be Aquarius or have it strong in your birth chart. Goddess energy. Speak up, Mami Kumba Bang. Your crystal, rose quartz. Open up your heart. So, okay, with individuality, the raccoon, say thank you in advance for what's already yours, and speak up. The main thing I'm getting is that it's time to come from out of hiding, like, or not hiding, but really speak and show up in your authentic self. Open your heart. For some of you, it may have to do with love, like loving who you want to love. For some of you, it's just allowing yourself to be soft and less rigid. Like, I feel like you have a guard up, and maybe it's time for you to just allow yourself to be naturally like, I feel like some of you are naturally emotional, but you've had to guard yourself for so long. It almost feels like not natural for you to just be able to open up and share your truth, which for some of you, it is emotion. It's an emotional truth. For others of you, it's just an expression, like expressing yourself in the way that you want to express yourself. And no matter who it might not feel or be comfortable for other people to know this about you, or to view you in this way, or to hear what you have to say. But I feel like the major change that's coming up for you is that you're going to be speaking up more, showing up more in your authentic self. A lot of you are very otherworldly, as in a lot of what happens here on earth does not make sense to you. You can't make it make sense. It's very uncomfortable. Like the way of the world is not something that you are really excited or happy about. And some of you actually have the ability to create change in a big way. If you notice in this card, there's a lot of fists behind her. Support. She has support all around her. And I feel like that support helps her stand up in her truth. It allows her to really show up and say what she wants to say, because she knows that she has the support behind her. For some of you, it may not be support as in friends and family as much as it is ancestors, spirit guides, right? With the 5th dimension. knowing that there's a higher calling, or that there are guides who have a higher perspective that walk with and stand with you in your purpose, whatever you have to say, whatever you want to show. All right, so the tarot cards, what do we have? High Priestess. Nice, nice. Three of Wands. Yeah, some of you guys, it's like you've been ready to show up. Queen of Cups. Heavy, heavy Piscean energy. Any water sign, really. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Again, what I was saying about feeling, allowing yourself to feel. You see how she's not holding on to her cup. She's just allowing herself, her emotions to be whatever they need to be, because that's her truth. So she's allowing her natural abilities, right, with High Priestess, her natural feelings, her natural thoughts, her natural insight to show up. With the Three of Wands, it's like you figured out which way you want to go. And so now it's all about taking action. I feel like a lot of you are getting ready to take off in a direction that I don't think a lot of people were prepared for, or they may have known, but they've just been waiting for you to like take the step to open up. All right, what's the final one? Ten of Water. This, whatever this change is, it's going to fulfill you emotionally. You have, I feel like you've suppressed your desires or just held back what you wanted to say, do, or who you wanted to love. And I feel like you're coming into this space, this eclipse, or whenever you're watching this, the major change that's taking place for you is actually emotional fulfillment. And I feel like it's going to feel so good. And I'm saying the word feel a lot, so that's how I know emotions are a big thing right now for you, or going to be with this major change. I feel like once you allow yourself to open up, allow yourself to just feel whatever it is you need to feel, cry when you need to cry, yell when you need to yell, say what you need to say, you start to find your footing and showing up in your authentic self. That may scare some, but it also draws others to you. And it's going to get rid of the people that don't belong anyways. Okay, and this is fulfilling for you, because I feel like you also know, like I feel like you're a very intuitive person. So there's people that may have been around that are like, they've outstayed their welcome, or you guys have outgrown each other, but you're ready to embrace people who see you, who will allow you to show up in your authentic self and actually see you, and you won't have to suppress yourself or cover yourself up or be something that is uncomfortable for you but more comfortable for others. I do want to clarify, which deck do I want to use for that? Let's go with the Rider-Waite. Why not? All right, let's clarify for pile number 2. So funny that you guys chose the pile with the blue lace agate, because that is one of the best stones to work with if you are someone who is struggling with throat chakra issues, or just need to speak your truth a little bit more. Articulate better. All right, can we clarify this for pile number 3, please? Why is the raccoon here? Why is the raccoon here for pile number, I said 3, but pile number 2. Why is the raccoon here for pile number 2? Why is the raccoon here? I seen the Six of Wands tried to come out. What was under it? Justice. So for some of you, I just feel like it was you hiding your truth. It may have like propelled you into places where it felt like you were successful, but not fully. Like you were never fully able to feel like you were successful, or like you were fully happy, because it wasn't necessarily you being you for you as much as it was you showing up and making yourself, like shrinking yourself to fit in spaces for others who maybe you wanted to appeal to, or something of that nature. All right, so I guess I don't need one for the raccoon. Why is the Ten of Water here with the High Priestess, Queen of Cups, Three of Wands, the Lovers? So yeah, a choice. The Hanged Man is at the bottom of the deck. These are a major change for you. is choosing, right, with the Three of Wands, choosing to go the way. It's like you've been enlightened, the halo around his head, you've been enlightened, and now the Lovers, which was originally the choice card, is coming out to clarify the Ten of Water, High Priestess, and Queen of Cups, to say that you have the information that you need. It's your choice to either let go and be, or to keep yourself restricted. I don't think anybody here, yeah, see, with the Four of Cups, I don't think anybody is going to be choosing to remain in this position of sort of stagnating themselves, as much as it'll be a choice of freedom or liberation. So it looks like the major change that's coming for you is actually feeling liberated. This is what I was saying. The Five of Swords comes out with the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like in the past, you're somebody who sort of appealed to others or did what you needed to do to feel like you were winning, but really it wasn't really helpful to you or anybody else. Those wins were not anything that were going to make you feel fulfilled. But I definitely feel like that's changing. Yeah, I feel like you're coming in, or this lunar eclipse, this energy that's currently around is opening up so that you are not opening up. It's around you to allow you to open up and be your true self. These cards are old, guys. I set them out like 2 years ago under the full moon in Leo, and they got wet because I didn't put them in a baggie. So they're kind of hard to shuffle. Can I please get one more for pile 2? Yeah, I feel like some of you may have been really focused on money or success or maybe even the ego. But I feel like you're moving more into your spirit, into your emotional body, and less into how you're viewed. I feel like you're moving less. I feel like you're moving out of how others view you, like worrying about how others view you, and moving more into how you view you. What makes you feel alive? What makes you feel good? Like you've already appealed to everyone else and you're ready to just appeal to yourself. And if that means letting people go or moving out of spaces that formally repress that emotion of self-love, then you're completely fine with it. You're fine with letting it go. Or you're in this space of surrender. Just need one more. I keep seeing that Empress card. That's too many. Also, Justice keeps trying to show itself. So a lot of Libra energy. Libra season could be major for some of you. One more for pile number 2, please. There it is. 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, followed by the 2 of Cups. So I feel like you're going to be creating friendship circles, or also any type of relationships that you encounter from now on are going to need to be reciprocal. And it's not, you don't want to be in something that's going to ask you to hold back who you are, to shrink yourself or deplete yourself to make someone else happy, as much as it's going to be, if I give to you, you give to me. You know what I mean? Like it needs to be equal give and take, whether it's a job, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a partnership, a marriage, whatever the case may be. It's more, you're moving into the space of reciprocity and only connecting with people who are not asking you to dim your light or shrink yourself. Okay, so that's the major change that's coming up for you, pile 2, and the 6 of Wands is at the center. So that looks successful to me. I feel like some of you are definitely going to be experiencing some sort of heartbreak because you may be moving out of connections with people that you've known for a long time. But again, with the 6 of Wands at the center and then the 10 of Cups showing itself twice, you will ultimately be fulfilled. You will find the time and energy and the strength to heal whatever heartbreak comes with this change of becoming who you are really meant to be. Okay? Thank you so much for listening. Please like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the green fluorite, then this is your pile. Fluorite is For me, it's one of the stones that I use to connect with my guides. So I wouldn't be surprised if you got something about connecting with your guides, or just sort of like leveling up, or something about protection is coming through too, also with ancestors. Yin and yang. All right, looking like we're in some balance here. I want to thank me for believing in me. I want to thank me for doing all this hard work. I want to thank me for having no days off. I want to thank me for never quitting. Your animal spirit, the hyena. Wow, even the duality here. Major transform, or the major arcana. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Nice. Your goddess energy. Ayazan, miracles. Wow, pile number 3. What is going on? Your crystal, sunstone. Take pleasure in the things you do. Wow. Okay. Before I get the tarot cards, let's talk about what's here. Lots of duality with the hyena and the yin and yang. I feel like a lot of you are going to be allowing yourselves to play as much as you work, or vice versa, like really starting to tap into more work, less play. It's like you're finding balance. Okay, I feel like you have major changes happening that have to do with something that you've been trying to manifest for a while. For some of you, I feel like you haven't been taking it very serious because maybe you've grown tired or weary of like waiting for it to get here. But I feel like you're gonna start to realize that it's the present moment and actually enjoying what you're doing that brings the miracles in, that brings in the gifts, the blessings. Also showing yourself grace, showing yourself gratitude for everything you've already done. Okay, let's look at the tarot. I love this. I love this pile. The Chariot. Queen of Wands. This is crazy. And the Star. What? The Chariot, the Queen of Wands, and the Star. And the last card is the Seven of Earth. Yeah, I feel like you guys have been putting in some work on something and been waiting for it to come in. And it's definitely coming in with the Chariot, the Star, and miracles. I definitely feel like you're trying to find the balance between work and play. I definitely feel like for some of you, you're manifesting a partner. That just came through out of nowhere. Something you've been wishing on. Even here in the Chariot, we have light and dark. Do you see this? Somebody's been trying to manifest their perfect partner. It's been taking a while, but it's definitely coming in. So a wish that you've made is on its way to you, or something that you've been working on is on its way to you. So there's definitely, the major change is whatever you've been trying to manifest that you keep, like you kind of gave up focusing on it so much, it's finally arriving. It's taken a while, but it's coming in. I'm looking at Ayazan. I'm getting Empress energy here. So this could have been an intention that you set during Taurus season. We're still in Taurus season. Or it could have even been Libra season, because I'm getting Empress off of this card. But I feel like because Cancer season has been a big deal in my readings lately. So something is happening around Cancer season. We're getting ready to move into Gemini. So in the next, I'd say 5 weeks, 5 to 7 weeks, I'd say something, for most of you, it's 7 weeks. Something amazing is getting ready to take place. And I feel like it has to do with finally having, like physically in your physical possession or here in the 3D, having whatever prayer or manifestation you sent up is coming down below, or is manifesting in the 3D. Okay, I do want to clarify which deck do I want to use. Let's go with Melanie Marquise. It's been a while. It's been a while. As soon as I split the deck, the Judgment card is here. Pile number 3, please. So when I was talking earlier about fluorite and how I use it to connect with ancestors or spirit guides, for some of you, the main message is that your ancestors hear you, your guides hear you, and they've been working on bringing in a manifestation for you. Timing has been a major thing though, because they needed to make sure something was just right. For some of you, you're doing a major purge with this full moon, this lunar eclipse, or there's something major that's being pushed out to bring this in, to bring whatever this manifestation is in. What's the major change that's taking place for pile number 3? Yeah, I just seen temperance. And the temperance card is where she's pouring, or he's pouring, you know, the medicine back and forth, you know, until it gets just right, until the formula is just right. So it talks about patience. It talks about persistence. It talks about, you know, maintaining faith that what you need and what you want is making its way to you. Just trusting the process. I feel like this is very similar to pile number 1. For some of you, it's marriage. For some of you, it's the perfect partner. It's the stability. It is comfort. It's peace. It's freedom. It's feeling like you finally found your joy. It's feeling like you don't have anything to worry about. Judgment. And the Tower. What? So you really have some major changes taking place, and they're in the form of revelations or something coming in when you least expect it. Like I said, I feel like this lunar eclipse is removing something major out of the way to bring something else in. And I spoke about how Scorpio is that purifying deep water, right? Which we get with the Judgment card. So removing something that is not supposed to be on your path or moving forward with you post eclipse is going to bring in what it is you've been calling in. And for some of you, it's a life partner, the soulmate, it's stability, it's the job, it's something that is overdue. I heard somebody say overdue. It's something that's going to take the burdens away from you. Like if you've been burdened with bills, if you've been burdened with being a single parent, there's so many different things that are coming through with, like, it's been a burden, but your help is coming in, your equal is coming in, your partner is coming in. That makes sense with yin and yang. And the hyena, it makes sense. And even the Chariot, your balance, your balance is coming in. 7 of Cups. Okay, so give me another, please, Spirit. What's going on with the major changes taking place for pile number 3? This is so quick because everybody else, I feel like it took about 15 minutes, 13 to 15 minutes. But you guys, the message is very clear that the wheel is turning in your favor to grant you this wish. Something is going to be removed first. Probably not the most comfortable clipping, right? Because it's an eclipse. Not the most comfortable release of something, but then it at the same time is liberating. At first, I feel like you're devastated that you have to let something go or someone go or walk away from something. But then you notice how she's like covering her face here. But then it's almost like relief. Seven of Wands. Don't block yourself. Don't block your blessings trying to hold on to something that you know is not for you. And the reason you know it's not for you is because you've been praying or manifesting, asking the universe to deliver you something else. And I don't think that you meant in the form of this same person or this same job as much as you just wanted something better, something that made you feel free. Seven of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. For some of you, it's like you keep watering. It's like you keep nurturing connections that should be done. And it's almost like you are afraid to walk away from it because it's comfortable. But at the same time, you've had some sort of awakening or realization that it's time to walk away from it. It's time to let it go, because nurturing a dead connection is almost giving devil energy. It's almost giving codependent. It's almost giving very unhealthy, maybe even toxic. Do you see this? The Eight of Swords with the Empress. You are blocking yourself from the abundance that you seek in whatever form that may be. For some of you, it is money. For some of you, it's love. For some of you, it's friendship circles. For others of you, it's travel. For some of you, it's the house you want. It's like you are in your head about something, which is suppressing your power. And you have power. You have power. You have the power to manifest beautifully. I feel like you have really good karma with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you're somebody who, it's like your ancestors or spirit guides or somebody's like, just ask. Ask and you will receive. It might have been taking a while. Don't lose faith. Trust the process. And then move out of the way. If you notice in the Judgment card, he's stirring. There's a hand in the sky stirring towards the woman in the pot, as if it's by design, not from anything on earth, but a higher power is liberating this person. All right, I'm not going to be too preachy. What's the final message for pile number 3? I see the Magician. 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Victory. Also, I feel like people are not necessarily praising you, but definitely see that you are somebody to be loved, appreciated, protected at all costs. And then again, the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups. Okay. The card that comes out, the Emperor. So if you're somebody who's been waiting for your counterpart, because again, I told you this is giving me Empress energy, and we already seen the Empress. She was blocked by the Eight of Swords, so in your head. Now we have the Emperor here. A lot of duality with yin and yang, the hyena, the chariot. Okay, this is somebody who is an equal match. This is somebody who is the masculine energy that you've been looking for, or just I feel like it's more of a masculine energy. If you are a male, when I say masculine, I don't mean man. I just mean somebody who's a mover and a shaker, somebody who will come to you instead of you going to them, someone who will show up, someone who will act instead of wait. And all of your clarifying cards are major arcanas. The Tower, Judgment, and the Emperor, with the 6 of Wands. So your major change is that you are coming into a space of balance, duality. What's the word I'm hearing? Co-something. I guess co-creatorship. But the main thing that I'm getting is that whatever you've been asking for that's going to liberate you or give you freedom, whether it's in the form of a job, a partner, or whatever, it's on its way to you. And it's not going to feel good at first because it feels like you're losing something. It feels like you have to let go of something that you really valued or feel like you value. But it's actually something that's been holding you back. And then that allows for the actual thing or person to come in that is meant to be in that space. Okay? So that's what I have for you. Might be dealing with a Virgo. You may be a Virgo, or this could be happening around Virgo season. That's what I have for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And I will talk to you guys in the next one.